Hello everyone! Have you ever wondered what is for dinner? With Epicure, we have you covered. My name is Nicole Eberly and I'm an Epicure consultant, and thank you for joining in this party tonight. Epicure, if you haven't heard of it, we were founded in Canada in 1997. We just launched in the USA September of 2019. So for those of you in the States, it's groundbreaking, ground floor opportunity. If you can start this business when there's hardly anybody in the States that's tried it, you're golden. So what is Epicure? So again, started in 1997 by a lady who didn't like all the processed foods, and she wanted to have unprocessed stuff and feed her family good quality products. So she started, Sylvie Rochette started with 4 spice blends, and it's grown from there. We're not in stores, so you can only get Epicure through a consultant, through a fundraiser, a catalog, having a cooking class. Right now during COVID, they're all virtual. So smell-o-vision would be awesome because then you could smell it. But right now, no, it's just virtual. Sorry. So the big things about Epicure, it's 100% gluten-free. So if you know anyone that needs gluten-free, they can order the whole entire catalog, eat absolutely everything, and they are golden. For those of you that aren't gluten-free, well, it doesn't matter. It's all just awesome stuff. So Epicure is for those that eat, which is everyone. For those that want to get a good meal on the table real fast. That's our mission, to decrease people going through the drive-thru, knowing what's in your food. And honestly, if I can make a meal in 20 minutes or less and it tastes good, anyone can. So we give you fast, delish meals that anybody, even your dog, can make them with some help. So it's that easy. We also have a massive never ever list, which I won't recite for you, but on our website and in the catalog, we have tons of stuff that aren't in our products. So basically it's about putting good stuff into your body. Over 90% of our products are non-GMO. Right now we do have some things out of stock, and that's because of the pandemic that's going on right now. Those bells are not Santa Claus, that's my dog wanting to get out. So there are some things out of stock, and that's because Epicure won't sacrifice quality. So we need non-GMO, we need gluten-free, we need high quality things. Let me let my dog out. There we go. This is how we have a Labradoodle puppy, Lucy, and this is how she lets us know when she wants out. So I'm going to take them off so she doesn't keep doing that. So yes, so Epicure is for everyone. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm actually making 2 different meals. I've already got them started. So I'm making our new African sweet potato stew. And you know what? When I first saw this, I thought, I don't know if I want to try it. It's super fantastic. It makes a ton, so you have leftovers for the next day. It's so good, and even my kids who aren't big sweet potato fans, they love this. So super easy. And one thing about our meal solutions, we've got so many meal solutions. It's easy to do your meal planning for the week. Grab a few packages and there you go. So in our African sweet potato stew, peel and cut 2 large sweet potatoes into small cubes. Microwave in our multi-purpose steamer. This is a workhorse in our kitchen. This is the multi-purpose steamer. It's a big bad boy. Inside, I've already steamed the sweet potato, so I just diced it, threw it in here. I did not add any water or anything. I just put the lid on. I like to put it on a plate so it's easy to take in and out of the microwave. Put it in the microwave for 6 minutes, done. What else can you do in here? I use the steamer probably every day. So broccoli, perfectly steamed. Cauliflower, perfectly steamed. You can even make your rice in here, your quinoa. You can make popcorn in here. You can actually make your chicken souvlaki and fajitas. And I promise you, they are really fantastic in the steamer. Who'd have thought? So our steamers are made with food grade silicone. Remember, with Epicure, it's nothing but high quality. So these are super fantastic. They come in a couple different sizes. They make a great gift for those if you have maybe a senior in your life, or maybe a student that's going off to university, because then they can cook their meals in the microwave with high grade quality stuff. This Granddaddy, our multi-purpose steamer, also comes with this silicone tray. So what you can do with this is you can double up your layers. So you can maybe put your chicken on the bottom, put this on the top inside. So picture it inside. And then put your vegetables on the top. Okay, so it's a one dish meal. You can make soups in here. So you can even do your Rice Krispie squares, puff wheat squares in here because it just pops out really easily. So you would make it on the stove, put it in here, and it just pops out super easily. So this multi-purpose steamer. So what I did for the African sweet potato stew, I cut these up and the microwave did the work. Sweet. Then this is our Epicure wok. So it called for ground turkey for this. I had ground chicken. The nice thing about ground stuff, if you buy it pre-ground, you don't have to grind it yourself. You just dump it in and cook it. I separated it using our ground meat separator. This one is super easy to clean, and I love that. It doesn't, there's another one that I have that has, I think, a whole bunch of grooves, and I do find that one harder to clean. This one, super duper easy. So our wok can go on the stove and in the oven, so you can bake a cake in it. Now, let's see what we got to do next. So we got our ground turkey. Then we're going to stir in the seasoning. We do sell some kitchen scissors that are really awesome and heavy duty as well. Just cut it open. I'm going to go like that. That was easy. Now what am I going to do? I'm going to stir in a can of diced tomatoes. So this is a really affordable meal because you can get diced tomatoes for dirt cheap. Your ground chicken or turkey, get it on sale, throw it in your freezer. So it's a really economical meal. Your sweet potatoes, those are cheap too. So I'm going to go like this. Dump. Even your kids can do that. So following the recipe on the meal solution, then I'm going to add a can of light coconut milk and 1 cup of water or broth. Water. And we've got our coconut milk. I didn't have light stuff, but that's okay. Woo. Then I'm going to put the lid on. So that was pretty easy. I stirred it up. Then it says cover and cook for 5 minutes. After that, I'll put in the sweet potatoes. So I just got to wait a few minutes, but like, wasn't that easy? Dump, dump, dump. You can do that and let it sit for 5 minutes. And then you add the sweet potatoes. So I would take this off in 5 minutes and I'm going to dump it in there, but you don't need to see me do that. The other thing, because I thought while I'm in the kitchen, I like to be in and out of the kitchen. I like to be outside. That's my happy place, or doing other things. So I like to make easy meals. Epicure, we got you covered. And my African sweet potato stew, it's going to make a ton. So I might have it for lunch tomorrow. Everybody else can have it for lunch tomorrow. But I'm also making our sweet garlic chicken. Why? Why not? It's because it's pretty darn easy. So you preheat the oven to 450. It calls for sweet potatoes. Did I have sweet potatoes already cut up? I sure did. I didn't have quite enough, so I also put in some cauliflower. So you could use whatever vegetables you want. You don't want sweet potatoes? Throw in potatoes. Broccoli, whatever you want. So all I did was follow this recipe because I like easy peasy. So your sweet potatoes or potatoes, cut those into small cubes. Put them in a bowl, add a little bit of oil, add some boneless, skinless chicken thighs. We don't like chicken thighs, we like chicken breasts, so that's what I used. I cut them up, threw them in. Dumped this bag in, I stirred it up, and then I'm going to put it on our baking sheet. So we sell some big, your regular cookie sheet. These are awesome. We also sell these liners, which are great so that stuff doesn't stick on here. It's like a parchment paper, but it's reusable, so you can wash it. I do wash them by hand because they would take up a lot of space in the dishwasher. So I'm going to throw it on here. The nice thing about having this little lip here is you could have, sometimes I'll cook the donair meat in here, and then there's no grease. It's keeping your cookie sheets looking brand spanking new. So I'm going to toss it on here. And then I'm going to throw it in the oven. So that was pretty easy. It was a little bit of mixing, dump, and toss it in there. And that's it. And then it's going to stay in the oven for 16 to 18 minutes. Okay, so that was pretty darn easy. The other thing we're going to have for our supper is a salad. So we sell quite a few different salad dressings. The nice thing about these is you can make what you want when you want it. You don't have to worry about having guests over and, oh my gosh, is this expired? Can we eat it or not? You're using fresh ingredients and basic pantry staples. So, you know, grab one of our salad dressings. This one used olive oil, balsamic vinegar, and 2 tablespoons of this. We have this awesome gadget that would be a great stocking stuffer. Actually, most of our things would be awesome stocking stuffers. You could put a few of these in, make awesome gifts for anybody. This has 4 measurements, so it has a tablespoon, it has a teaspoon, it has half a teaspoon, and then halfway it's a 1/4 teaspoon. So this, it's cheap. I don't even remember how much it is, but this is an awesome, it's called a 4-in-1 spoon. So then I added 2 tablespoons of our balsamic dressing into here, used our awesome funnel, and then I'll just shake it up and put it over my salad. This is our 4-cup prep bowl, which comes with a lid. Easy peasy. We've got a Greek dressing, sesame ginger, but they use staples that you already have in your house, and you can make them lickety split. You know what's going into your body. Your kids can make the salad dressing. Anybody, it's that easy. And our grinders. So I'll talk about these for a little bit. We have, this is my absolute favorite, and it's super popular. It's our herb garlic sea salt. So it's sea salt with garlic and some herbs in here. So our grinders have a ceramic grinder, so it's easy to adjust. To grind it, you just turn it upside down and you twirl. When you're done and it's empty, we sell refills. So you just take this off, fill this up, don't throw it out, and then you use it again. Now, most of our jars, with the pandemic, because there was a glass shortage, it was hard to get the regular jars. Some of our jars will be in a different shape. So they promise that you'll either get the same as what it was before, or you'll get more. So our minced garlic, you're actually getting more than what people used to get. So it's a different size jar. On our regular size jars though, once we get them back in, our grinder actually fits on the top of any of our jars. So if you had your minced garlic here, you could grind it and then you have garlic powder. Take our toasted onion, grind it, and you have garlic powder. We also have an awesome turmeric and black pepper. So good. So I'm going to put this on my African stew. Now, if you're wondering what you can get for someone, well, anyone really, someone who camps, who has small space, we have a collapsible strainer. So it's, I don't have one because it's in our trailer, but it'll collapse really flat. That makes a great gift for someone who doesn't have that much room or for their trailer. And we have this roll-up rack. This is heavy duty, hardcore. I can actually put this over the sink. I can't right now because it's filled with dishes. So you can put this over there. You can rest like a big, stock pot of stew on there, and this will hold the weight. I'll use this over the sink, and I'll wash my vegetables and then just let them dry on here. This is awesome for the trailer as well because it extends your space. And then it just rolls up, and I toss it in the cupboard. So this is also a hot mat, so I'm going to leave it here on my counter so that when my chicken comes out of the oven, I can put it on there. Now for dessert, I'm going to make a sweet banana bread. So these, I think I just got cut off there, so I'll have to join it. So one thing with gluten-free baking is, I'm told that if you let it rest for about 20 minutes or so after you mix it before putting it in the oven, it just makes it better. So if you are gluten-free, you will love these. If you're not gluten-free, you're probably going to really like them too, but especially the gluten-free people for the baking, because baking with gluten-free stuff is a little bit more finicky. So I'm going to make this in our silicone loaf pans. So these are my old ones that I loved. They come in a set of 4. They're black. I love them so much. I actually have 2 sets of 4, so I have 8 of these little bad boys. They're right now, when you buy them, they're in this gorgeous purple. But I didn't need to buy the gorgeous purple for myself because I already have 8 of these. So picture one recipe of banana bread or one recipe of meatloaf or whatever. It'll fill up 4 of these. Okay, and then you bake them in the oven. They're the cutest little mini loaves, and they make a nice gift too. So if you want to brighten someone's day, just, you know, take one of these, take it out, wrap it up, give it to a neighbor, a friend. You can make mini chocolate bars in here, not filling them up to the top, but just to the bottom and just adding whatever you want and letting the chocolate set. So these are an awesome gift for any baker, or like I say, you can use them for meatloaf too. So really, these are awesome. They are our silicone mini loaf pans. So I'm going to pause this for now because I'm going to wait till the chicken's done and the stew's all done, and then I'll show you what it all looks like. Okay, it's almost ready to finish up. So we have our gorgeous fall winter catalog, which is online. Some of you may have one to flip through in person. We've got an index at the back. We also have an online link. So if you use your host's online link and you plug in something, it will only let you order what's in stock. We do have some things out of stock right now. And as I said before, it's just because of the global constraints due to the pandemic. So there are things coming back soon. So if there's something that you want to get and it's out of stock, you could always PM me or email me or phone me, and I can keep my eye out for what you were looking for. Shipping. So for Canada parties, we can ship anywhere in Canada. And it'll be shipped right to their door. Super easy, and it'll go towards the host party. For USA parties, it's anywhere in the USA, and it'll ship directly to your house in the USA as well. Shipping right now is roughly 2 to 4 weeks. It's a little bit longer due to COVID as well. So get your Christmas shopping done now, and then you're all ready. Get your grocery shopping done now. That's what this is like. It's making your life easier. So grocery shop, Christmas shop, and book a show. So it was so easy. It's so easy to do a virtual party. So if you book a show off of your host, you get an extra 20 free when you host your show. And then your host gets an extra half price item, which is awesome. And that is half price on absolutely anything in the catalog. So even our big collections, half price. Big cookware, half price. So being a host is an awesome way to get free or half price stuff. And this is stuff that you're going to be using to help you make some delicious, fast, easy meals in no time. So book a show, fundraiser. If any of you need a fundraiser, our fundraiser is super simple. It comes in a beautiful gift box. It is $25 and 40% goes towards your organization. So $10 from each box, and it comes with 6 different meal solutions. So chocolate pudding, mac and cheese, southern baked chicken, sweet and sour stir fry, pulled chicken, and tacos. So even if you were to buy these separately, you're going to be spending about that anyway. So it's $25, that's it total. If you're interested in a fundraiser, remember $10 from each box of these goes towards your organization. And then, you know what? You're getting meals at the same time. So this is an awesome thing. You don't have to worry about keeping it in your freezer or pick up at a certain time. So that's our Epicure fundraiser. If you'd like more information, just send me a personal message, phone, or email. And if you'd like to join Epicure, so if you want to do what I do, you get to do lots of write-offs. It's been fun. I've been doing this for about 14 years now. And when I started, I figured I eat. So, well, you know, I'm going to be using the product. I get to write it off. I get to learn how to make awesome meals and share making good food with other people. And I meet a lot of amazing people. So it's a lot of fun. And it's also a great way to get write-offs because it's my own personal business. So if you have questions on that, we do have a special fall kit, which is $125 in Canada and $99 in the States. And you can write that off. You're going to get a bunch of stuff, and there's actually ways to get your kit for free. So that is it for now. So I hope you enjoyed this. I need to show you my meal. So I've got the delicious salad here with the balsamic dressing. I've got some of that sweet garlic chicken with the roasted sweet potatoes, cauliflower, and the chicken, and then some stew. Normally I wouldn't eat this all together, but that's what I made tonight, so supper is done for tomorrow too. So I hope you enjoyed this. Any questions, feel free to send me a PM, email at spicegirlcalgary@shaw.ca, or you can contact me on my cell, 403-606-3337. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night.